Hi everybody, this is Jamie back for another adult story time. Today I'm going to read a bit of a chapter from a book called Separation Anxiety by Laura Zigman. This book is available through Hoopla, so anybody who uses digital ebooks is able to check that out whenever you'd like. I chose this book because it is the title we're reading for Virtual Book Club in the month of June. Virtual Book Club is something that we started in April when the library first closed because of the COVID pandemic. If you're interested in joining Virtual Book Club, it goes on through our Facebook page. There's a group that you need to request to join. And then we have discussion in written format throughout the month on the selected title. And then we also meet the last Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. using Zoom video conferencing to discuss the whole book. So this is a little bit of the June title that we will be starting on June 1st. The premise from the very beginning is that this woman is dealing with family issues. Her kids are starting to grow up, and she's kind of caught in the middle there of kind of like a midlife crisis. What do I do now that my kids are older? She puts her dog in a baby carrying sling. So that's where we are. This is in the very first chapter of the book. Sure, I feel like a perv when I slip the sling over my head and stalk the dog around the room, catching her in a position where she can be picked up quickly and smoothly, like a weightlifter's clean and jerk lift before rolling over on her back. Thinking it's some kind of bonus playtime is always a challenge, especially when it takes 3 or 4 times before I can grab her in a surprise attack and maneuver her inside, always getting dog hair in my mouth and enduring a moment where I fear I might drop her or fall over before finding the sweet spot of the heavy sling on my lower stomach and hip. Charlotte isn't light, 20 pounds on a good day, and she is unwieldy sometimes, like when she wants to get out for no reason other than the fact that she's a normal dog who just wants to be free and her paws scratch against the fabric, even though I always make sure she can see and breathe just fine in there. I usually throw in one of those disgusting dried bull penises sold in pet stores as a chew snack, a bully stick, as a bribe. I know it's not fair for the dog to endure my obsession without there being something in it for her too, so I always have plenty of treats on hand to get her in the sling and keep things fun. It doesn't take long for the dog to like it, to look forward to it. I know that might sound like wishful thinking or projection on my part, but who's to say that even if I am projecting, that the dog doesn't actually like it in there? The two ideas aren't necessarily mutually exclusive. I might be floridly demented in thinking the dog likes being carried around in a giant diaper, but the dog might really like it in there. Because seriously, what's not to like? It's warm, there are snacks, and for a few hours every day, she doesn't have to walk or sniff or chase or make any decisions of her own. It's like a vacation, a stress-free state of suspended animation that I sometimes wish I could replicate for myself. Those hours when the dog is in the sling are restorative for me. Like a new drug, it's helping me taper off an old one, overlapping and masking the side effects of withdrawal. By which I mean, wearing Charlotte is helping me get through the end of Teddy's childhood. By which I mean, instead of turning to my husband with that overwhelming sadness and longing, I've turned to our dog. No wonder we're separated. That sounded interesting to you. I encourage you to check it out on Hoopla. And even more, I encourage you to join us for Virtual Book Club through the library's Facebook page. Thanks for joining us this time, and we'll see you again next Friday. Bye.